Hello and welcome, one and all. We're here at the Rajiv Gandhi.
The visitors win the toss and will bowl first.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Fantastic running, turn 2 into 3 there. Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything. Perfectly timed. Was quick onto that in the infield. 5 runs in that over. The Sunrisers are 5 for none.
First over gone and a respectable start by the batters.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the VVS Laxman end. Pinged off the bat.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will he reply?
Cuts that off well in the infield. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Patel, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Misses everything. Couldn't get it through the field. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
They're so strong off the back foot. Really well timed. The crowd is on their feet to admire that piece of cricket.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
No!
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. That's the over. The Sunrisers are 25 for none. Fraser McGurk from the VVS Laxman end. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Straight through them. That was a lesson in leg spin bowling.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
The batsman is coming in at number 3 for the Hyderabad Sunrisers.
Off the middle of the bat.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
There'll be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The batsman is coming in at number 4.
A direct hit, and this could be gone. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Wait on.
Straight to the fielder. Good shot, a beauty. 2 runs coming from that over. The Sunrisers are 37 for 3. Bold, stunning delivery.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Can't get that outside the ring field. Well, that's the end of a truly superb over. Takes an important wicket and doesn't concede a run. What more can you ask for?
Last over of the power play, batters were reined in nicely. Field goes out now, so they'll want to push for singles, twos and threes. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep.
Delhi with a massive shout. Swept away but finds the fielder. There's a chance if it hits. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Yes. No.
That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
Yeah. No.
End of the over. 6 off it. The Sunrisers are 48 for 5. Stark from the Shivyal Yadav end. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Stark has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Natarajan into the attack now from the VVS Laxman end. Edged it. Everyone's gone up. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Absolutely nothing the batter could do there. Totally undone by a superb in-swinging Yorker.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. End of the over. The Sunrisers are 53 for 6.
53 for 6.
Outside edge, but it'll be safe, and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
Manohar watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Stark has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Great shot. A little bit in the air, but one bounce and 4. Maybe a bit lucky not to find a fielder.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Natarajan over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
Couldn't get it through the field. 14 runs added there. The Sunrisers, 73 for 6. Stark from the Shivyal Yadav end. That's out. Caught. Oh, that's just outrageous.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Misses everything. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Over. The Sunrisers are 75 for 7.
75 for 7.
Doesn't beat the infield. Needs to be on target.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
They've gone up here.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Patel, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
82 for 7.
Stubbs coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Too good. That is huge.
That's incredible. Just the power on that shot. That's the sort of thing you want to see in the crowd when you come to the cricket.
Great shot. Rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
You just can't bowl that wide to someone of this skill. That's just a simple square cut through to the boundary. 4 runs.
Square cut, finds point, no run.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive outside edge. "17 runs out of there. The Sunrisers are 99 for 7. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Goes over the top with that shot. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Out? No! Somehow it's missed everything. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 10.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Can he come back with a dot ball?
End of the over. 7 off it. The Sunrisers are 119 for 8. Patel has been going really well here. Comes back on from the VVS Laxman end. Straight to the fielder. Gone. Caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Another one goes off to the pavilion. That's 9 down now. Some good bowling, finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the end.
Good fielding out in the boundary. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Patel getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Stubbs from the Shivyal Yadav end. Wow, that's missed a lot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? No, no, no. Terrible shot. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Smacks that away through the gap. 5 runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 133 for 9.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
1 over left in the innings. Sharma to bowl it.
The right armour is coming into the attack.
That'll be a dead ball.
How will the bowler respond?
Nearly gets the edge. KL Rahul with a great delivery there. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. KL Rahul pulls out. Dead ball. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. This could be trouble. Oh, that just didn't stick. Nicked it. Can't get that outside the ring field. And that's the end of the innings. Delhi have been set a target of 143 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match. That looks gone. Wow, that's gone. First ball.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's the end of a fantastic over. No runs from the bat and added a wicket to the tally as well. Cummins, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Off the pads and takes the aerial route fine of the fielder in the deep.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will he reply?
And caught. That's just superb. Out. What a screamer.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
Everyone's gone up. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
It was full and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Finds the edge. Charming with a huge appeal. What a catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With 4 of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. It's very aggressive, but complete miss.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
Yes.
Over Delhi, a 24 for 3. Cummins from the VVS Laxman end. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That's out. Gone, no